Do you ever have those days where you feel like you are completely failing at life? Like everyone else is moving forward, getting promotions, getting married, buying houses, and you are just trying not to drown? Here is the part no one tells you. You are probably doing way better than you think. Not because you're perfect, not because you have everything figured out, but because of the kind of person you quietly are when no one is paying attention. Here are 10 signs you are a better person than you think. First sign, you actually listen. Most people just wait for their turn to talk. They nod, they smile, but they're really just rehearsing their reply. You are different. You actually hear people. You remember that random thing they mentioned 3 weeks ago. You notice when their tone is, "I'm fine," but their energy is, "I'm not okay at all." You might think, isn't this normal? It is not. Active listening is rare. Second sign, you think before you speak. You catch yourself sometimes. A joke, a clapback, a quick comment pops into your head and you pause. You realize it might sting or shame someone or hit a sore spot they trusted you with. People tell you you overthink everything, but that pause is not overthinking. That is awareness. That is growth. It means you care more about people than being right or being funny for 5 seconds. Third sign, you say, "I'm sorry," and you mean it. When you mess up, you feel it. You might replay it in your head, wishing you did better. And instead of defending yourself, you own it. No, "I'm sorry you feel that way." No, "I was just tired," or "you made me react like that." Just, "I was wrong, I'm sorry." Most people's ego won't let them do that. The fact that you can, even when it's uncomfortable, says a lot about your heart. Fourth sign, you are genuinely happy for other people. Your friend gets the thing you wanted, the job, relationship, the opportunity. You feel that little sting of, "I wish that was me," but underneath that, you are actually glad for them. You cheer them on. You show up. You celebrate. You don't secretly hope it falls apart so you can feel better. That kind of joy for other people is emotional maturity. Fifth sign, you stand up for people. You see someone being talked down on, excluded, or treated unfairly, and something in you can't sit still. You speak up. You ask, "Hey, what's going on?" You send the message checking in. You pull someone aside afterwards. Maybe you don't do it perfectly, but you try. These days, that effort matters. Sixth sign, you forgive even when it's hard. You don't love what they did. You don't pretend it didn't hurt, but you don't stay chained to that moment forever. You let people be human. You allow growth. You allow second chances. Forgiveness doesn't mean you forget. It means you care more about your peace than staying angry. That's not weakness, but emotional strength. Seventh sign, you are honest even when lying would be easier. You tell the truth when it's simpler to cover it up. You admit, "I forgot. I messed that up. I'm not ready for this yet." You don't like disappointing people, but you choose honesty over pretense. People might not say it out loud, but they feel and notice the difference. Honesty builds quiet trust around you. Eighth sign, you try to understand people, not just judge them. You know your way of seeing the world is not the only way. So instead of jumping to "they're weird" or "they're wrong," you get curious. You ask questions. You listen to experiences that are nothing like yours. You don't always agree, but you try to understand. That's empathy, and it's becoming rare. Ninth sign, you help quietly. You hold doors. You send the "just checking in" and "are you okay" text. You help a friend move. You stay a bit longer to clean up. You notice the person that's feeling left out and draw them in. You don't post it. You don't make a big deal about it. You just do kind things because they're kind. That quiet kindness says more about you than any quote ever could. 10th sign, you reflect on who you are becoming. You think about your past and cringe at some things you did. Not in a hopeless way, in a "I never want to be that person again" way. You catch yourself asking, "Is this who I want to be?" You want to be better, not for praise, but because you care about your impact. The moment you reflect on your character, you are already growing. So yeah, you're probably doing better than you think. You're noticing, you're caring, you're trying. Those small things you do add up. To someone else, you were the person who listened when nobody did, who apologized when it mattered, who showed up when they felt alone. Which of these signs resonated the most with you? Drop the number in the comments. If this made you feel more seen, hit like. Share this with someone who needs this reminder. And subscribe for more psychology-backed real talk like this.